Qeuw.
I'll give everyone tips about zoners after I'm done playing this match, if I remember. They really like to activate, huh? How am I not getting the right input? How am I getting that? I keep just getting my auto combo when I'm trying to do special move. Oh my god. I'm dead. Oh, never mind. Goddamn, good footsies. Cool. Melty grab, let's go. Yeah, well, see, the thing is that if you did it, I would have died. So this is a tip for any fighting game you play. Super Smash Brothers, Street Fighter, anything. And when I say this, you're all going to respond with, yeah, I know. But people don't think about it while they play. And it doesn't feel good. And that's why no one thinks about it. So how do you beat a zoner in a fighting game? It's as simple as this. So it's harder in different games, and that is true. But if I'm fighting a zoner, especially, all you want to do is, you're winning if you're the one getting mileage or getting movement, right? So if he shoots a projectile and you could take a step forward, you just won. You take another step forward, you just won. Now, I know it doesn't feel very good, but if this boy's constantly spamming projectiles and I want to beat him, all you have to do is walk into the corner. And again, I know you're all thinking, yeah, Qeuw, we all know that. You have to walk zoners to the corner. But I promise you, most of you dumb motherfuckers don't care. You don't give a single shit about that when you play. Your thought process is this. Oh shit, he threw a projectile? I'm going in, baby. Everyone's thought process when they fight a zoner is, I need to get in now. I'm gonna fully commit. And it's like, no, you fucking dumb shit. It works. You need to do that occasionally or they're not scared. They're not going to give you mileage if you don't do that. But people literally don't think about, they don't use their fucking brain. They play on instincts. And so what you need to do when you fight a zoner in any fighting game is just, if you're having him walk back, if he's showing he's scared of you, you're winning right then, right? Because then you get them to the corner. And then the next thing you need to think about is where's their breaking point. I literally described this earlier today, which is great. Everybody has a point where they get nervous, right? And usually it's right here. This is normally the range where someone gets nervous, where the blob's standing right now, right? This is the spot where they're like, oh, fuck, wait, I'm in a bad spot. I need to do something desperate to get out. But everyone's different, so you have to judge it player by player, right? Because some players will notice they're starting to get in the corner when they're here. They'll be like, oh shit, they're trying to get me in the corner. I need to hold this spot or jump over. So you need to play against your opponent and figure out when they get nervous, because a lot of people have a spot where they just like, oh shit, I need to do something crazy, and that's when you need to be ready to react, right? That's when it's like, all right, I either do something cheesy to catch them off guard, or I need to react to whatever cheese they're about to do, right? So it sucks really bad when you're Zangief in Street Fighter, and it took you about 30 seconds of the round to get them here, and then they jump over you. But that knowledge is so key. That knowledge, when's their breaking point on stage, is so key. And again, this applies to every game. And I want to say this especially applies to Smash players. Smash players are the worst players at realizing where they are on stage while they're playing. So, in Smash, but the only thing is that Smash has a lot more options to be able to get around your opponent as well, because how many movement options there are. But just know, if you're a Smash player, this is way more important to you than anybody else, because Smash players break like they're fucking celery, dude. They literally just fucking crumble at the smallest. They don't realize that they walk themselves off stage, and then they were like, oh fuck, and then they just jump, and you're like, you fucking moron. But that's just, hey, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, so key thing is that you're winning if you're pushing the corner too. You need to figure out when their breaking point is. But yeah, literally, when you're playing a zoner, occasionally you want to do stuff like this. But can I also say for anime fighters, if you're against a zoner, air dashing's a risk, because you can't block while you air dash. So, like, Giovanna versus Axel, I had to relearn that the hard way. That it's just good to, like, in this game especially, if you want to get in a desperate measure against a zoner, just super jump. Because if you super jump, sure, you can get hit while you're jumping, but when you're in the air, you can still block in anime fighters, right? So you could do that type of... I don't recommend you do that, but you could do this. You just jump and block and just wait. Because even if you get in and you block... Not in this game per se, but if you just get in and block, it's like, oh, now you're close. That's where you want to be, right? Yeah. Celery is bad for you, that's right. Okay. But next thing about this game zoning, you can literally, if you're fighting Blob, just do this. What can he do? He can't do anything. He has to run in on you or bait you. So what a lot of players have to do is full commit to run, grab, or jump at you, or they have to pretend and then fake it out so you put down your shield. But if you put down your shield, they have a moment to hit you, sure, but guess what? Oh, I guess I wasted a little bit of moon meter. Let me put it back up, but then he closes the distance. So you literally just won because he closed the distance. That's only for full screen. When you're around this area, you probably don't want to do that. But if Blob hits you in your full screen, you just take a couple steps forwards, sit here for a bit. Take a couple steps forward, sit here for a bit. And eventually they'll be like, fuck, I need to do something. So I'm not telling you just to sit there all game and do this. I'm telling you to do this to see how they react, right? And this is the last tip. And I do this in every fighting game, and it works. I especially do this with Potemkin. This is my biggest tip that you won't hear from anybody else. If you're fighting a zoner and they have you in the corner, don't do a fucking thing. Just sit there. Because unless they're really disciplined, they will think, oh shit, I need to go in. It's the weirdest thing. I can't describe to you why people do this, but if I get put in the corner against a zoner, and I'll just sit there. You'll see me do it all the time. I'll just sit there until they run to me, and then I'll be like, all right, now I flip sides, or now I have more of a chance. But yeah, if you're against a zoner, and they already have you in the corner, just sit there. Just don't fucking do a thing. Just like, all right, you got me. Now, come to me, idiot. You know, it's great. Okay.
Qeuw.
Good gravy.